Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today we're baking whole wheat rolls. If you want to learn how to make these rolls yourself, stay tuned. Yeah. East. Now we're going to add in our whole wheat flour, sugar, and oil. So whole wheat flour, we're going to add roughly 500 grams. And if you notice, we zeroed out the scale. The scale is zeroed out. We want to make sure that we put in 100% whole wheat flour. One heaping tablespoon of vegetable oil. And that's roughly 15 grams. You want to be as exact as you possibly can. Add 8 grams of kosher salt. All right, that should do it. So we're going to oil the bowl. Make sure you oil it real good. That way when you put the dough in, it doesn't stick. We're going to take the dough out. And we're just going to knead the dough for a minute or so. Okay. Okay. So you form that into a ball, and then you're going to put that in the bowl, and then we're going to that water running is me washing my hands, so got to keep the hands clean when you're in the kitchen. I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna cover it with a towel. I'm gonna let that sit for about an hour. so our dough has about doubled in size. We're going to take it out the bowl. And all we're going to do is knock this back. I like to put a little oil on the surface. Or you can put oil, you can do flour, but I like to go with a little oil, not a lot. Just a little bit, maybe a tablespoon or so. About a tablespoon of oil. Spread that out. All right. Now let's take this out. And now we just want to knock this down. Knock that down a little bit. Knock it down. And we're gonna need this. We're gonna need this dough. And that's just to knock down whatever gas is up in there. This right here, we're only going to do this for about a minute. That looks good. Now let's get on the scale. And I'm going to go with the unit of measure in grams. Let's go in grams. Okay. So that's roughly 890. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. So that's roughly it's 889. I'll round up 890. So let me get my calculator, and we're going to divide that up. 889 grams, that's what the total ball weighs. And we divided that by 8, so roughly 111 grams. So you can use a knife. I prefer using a bench scraper, and for some reason I don't know where the bench scraper is at right now, so we're going to use a pizza cutter. See how that works. Okay, let's measure out our dough. I can tell you now, using this pizza cutter is going to be funny. I'm so used to using a bench scraper, but we'll see where we go. So these need to be 111, roughly. So that's way too heavy, way too heavy. Okay, that'll work. Okay, that about do it. Okay, so now we got our rolls weighed up. Now all we got to do is form them into balls. So I'm gonna just kind of like pinch it together a little bit. There's different techniques, ways to do this, but this is one. And there you go, beautiful. all I'm doing is folding it in on itself, pinching that a little bit, and you get that, and you start wide, and then you start cuffing it in. There you go, nice. That forms real nice. And you know you got them the way you want, because you can feel it. It just feels right in your palm. Just pinch that a little bit. Pinch that. Now again, go wide, then cuff in, and there it go. Nice. Okay, one more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let these sit for about 5 minutes. Let it rest, let the dough rest. So it's been about 7 or 8 minutes. Now we're going to form these and let them proof. So there's a few different ways to do this. What I like to do, I just like to kind of like pat them down, right? You can form them by hand if you choose, but I like to just pat them down like this. Then put them in a pan. All right. Put one more in there. At this point, if you want, you can add poppy seeds, sesame seeds, whatever you want to do there. But in this case right here, I'm just going to sprinkle on a little bit of flour on top, and cover. So you don't necessarily have to do this, but a lot of breads are actually done this way in manufacturing. Let's look at our rolls. We let these rolls proof for about 45 minutes. And it looks pretty good. Look good. Okay, so we're gonna take these and we're gonna put them in the oven. Right now, we have the temperature set for 350, and we're gonna bake these off for anywhere between 18 to 20 minutes. So let's get these in the oven. Our rolls are done. Like I said, we baked them at 350 for roughly 18 to 20 minutes. And yeah, looking good. We'll let these sit here for about 5 minutes, then we'll transfer them and enjoy.